Let's go to the tail of the tape, Alex.
All right, so Novelo here, 25 years of age for both fighters against Garcia. The official weight, 126.4 pounds for Novelo, 126.8 for Garcia. The official reach and height, here we go, 5'7", both fighters. And reach, 1 inch reach advantage going for the grappler Garcia. The homegrown guy here, hero here tonight, Mr. Garcia. Official record 2-0 for Novelo, 1-0 for Garcia.
Let's go up inside the cage with Felipe de Maria, the voice of LUX Fight League.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Showcenter Complex in Monterrey, Mexico. This is the most exclusive MMA league in Latin America, LUX Fight League. Presenting tonight, LUX Challenge 056. Señoras y señores, estamos en vivo desde Showcenter Complex en la ciudad de Monterrey, México. Esta es la liga más exclusiva de artes marciales mixtas en Latinoamérica, LUX Fight League. Presentando esta noche, LUX Challenge 056. And now, here we go with the first fight of the night, 3 rounds in the flyweight division. This is the grand final of Extreme Smash. The winner will sign a LUX Fight League contract. Señoras y señores, esta es la gran final de Extreme Smash. 3 asaltos de 3 minutos en la categoría de peso mosca de LUX Fight League. El ganador de este combate recibirá un contrato de exclusividad con LUX Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas. Récord profesional, 1 ganada, 1 perdida. Una altura de 1,69 centímetros. Peso oficial, 126.8 libras. Presenting now, out of the white corner, is an MMA fighter. Pro record of 1 win, 1 loss. His stance, 5 feet, 7 inches tall. Official weight, 126.8 pounds. Fighting, straight out of Monterrey, Nuevo León, México. He is Cristian Shinobi García. Su oponente, al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en karate. Marca profesional, 2 ganadas, 0 perdidas. Una altura de 1,70 centímetros. Peso oficial, 126.4 libras. Presenting now, out of the black corner, he's a karate fighter. Pro record of 2 wins, no losses. His stance, 5 feet, 7 inches tall. Official weight, 126.4 pounds. From Cancún, Quintana Roo, Mexico. Fighting straight out of Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. He is José Novelo. The third inside the cage, el tercero sobre la jaula, Gerardo Cruz.
So Gerardo Cruz will be a referee tonight. Follow instructions, fight cleanly. We are ready to go. Fighters are ready. Refs ready. Fans are ready. We are ready. And here we go. Welcome inside the black and gold cage. Alongside Alex Soto, I am Francisco X Rivera. Glad that you can join us. This is the final of Streamer Smash, another project by the LUX Fight League family. The winner will get a professional contract here with LUX.
Yeah, I already see Novelo right here with his karate stance, respecting the distance, and gets a nice takedown there from Garcia.
Something we're expecting to see, obviously, a very aggressive Garcia from the get-go, but Novelo gets the takedown, and now let's see how these young fighters can do in the grappling world.
Yeah, great turnaround there for Novelo. Was able to get that sweep and just really outpower Garcia, and now he's finding himself inside the guard here. So he was able to get some ground and pound or some damage here as he's on the ground.
So then again, in superior position, here's young Jose Novelo. In the flyweight division, we're going 3 rounds of 3 minutes for the final of Streamer Smash. Oof. As he tries this good base, trying to posture up. But look at Garcia just hanging in there, trying to avoid any further contact.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, he says here, it's more of a jiu-jitsu fighter. He's been working a lot on his grappling. And you can see, some work here from the bottom, though, which is good from Garcia.
Okay. Always the toughest part of making that transition, Alex, from jiu-jitsu to MMA. I mean, as they say, you can be the greatest jiu-jitsu player in the world until you start getting hit in the face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what makes it more difficult here. It looks like Novelo here is having a little bit of issue here, trying to break the guard and see if he can get, pass the guard here.
Okay,
But
open
right now,
guard there.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's opportunity here for Novelo to be able to pop, just step on over that leg, but you see Garcia just keep him busy,
It seems like his corner is asking him to sweep. And let's see, what would you do? What was your specialty when you're fighting in this position? Would you rather sweep or try to go for a submission?
Yeah, well, you want to get a better position for yourself. I mean, when you're inside the guard here, you're susceptible to arm bars, sweeps and that kind of stuff. You want to break through, at least get into half guard. One of the things I really grew up watching is Randy Couture.
Sure.
The half guard king, and I mean he would just do some awesome ground and pound. I mean, he would sit there all the whole fight and just ground and pound you. That was his dominant position. You can do a lot from that position as well too.
And once again, look at Novelo. As you said, he's trying to posture up. He's trying to break that guard. But at the same time, he's also working, trying to get into the face. There's some buddy head from José Novelo, the youngster born in Cancun, but he's now representing Monterrey, Nuevo León. So a lot of fans here trying to support in the first row. And let's see what Garcia, also from Monterrey, can counter with.
Oh. Corner's asking for some elbows.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, that's the end of the first round. Then again, we're going 3 rounds of 3 minutes for this Streamer Smash final.
Yeah, that was a shiny right shoulder for Garcia as he was walking into his corner. It was really weird. Never seen that before.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, and one of the things too about Streamer Smash is that we're getting some gamers to actually participate into this, make their teams, pick their fighters as the captains, and all of a sudden it's kind of you're sort of controlling the destiny of who's in here, who do you want to see, and that's been an interesting addition to LUX Fight League.
Yeah, it really has, and very successful too. We've had some awesome streamers that come out here and fight, and yeah, it's been entertaining and a lot of fun. The crowd really loves it.
Sure. Were you a gamer?
No.
Or still are? No.
No, I'm not. I don't know why. I don't know. I think mostly was because my mom would not allow any Nintendo or Sega Genesis in the house.
Okay, well, I'm the opposite of you. I remember waiting outside a video game store the day the first UFC video game came out.
Oh, wow.
I was literally at 9:59 waiting at the store, trying for them to open and getting the game that I have pre-booked. But that's a different story. Let's go back into Streamer Smash. Second round of 3 minutes. Alex Soto, yours truly, Francisco X. Rivera. Look at Novelo.
Yeah.
Going there with that haymaker.
Yeah, and I like that stance. Beautiful. Right, just a little 1-2 gets in. And look at that wide karate stance.
And there you go, front kick once again, and he's taking me back to the UFC circa 2020 with Lyoto Machida.
Yeah, absolutely. And very linear attacks, right? Single one shots here in karate. Trying to get that point, Taekwondo. Oh, he gets countered there.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
he almost got brought down. Nice counter right there by Garcia, who's trying to trip his opponent, but he gets tripped himself. And now Novelo once again trying to get a better position. Quick stand up there from Garcia.
Yeah, it was a really nice inside leg trip. But look at that. You see Garcia now getting double unders, locking those arms in, and I love that head placement.
Now let's try to go for some wrestling here.
There it is.
Let's see who can get the position. We're getting some good grappling here, some hooks there from Garcia.
Yeah, I see Garcia. I mean, it just shows, it's a little bit of inexperience there on that side of cage work, right? It's all about that head placement. Garcia was doing really well there, just kind of let it go and allowed Novelo to just now has the dominant role here up against the cage.
All right, some knees there from Garcia, trying to separate himself from Novelo. Novelo training here in Monterrey with Felinos MMA, moved from Cancun, one of the biggest touristic destinations in Mexico. And he's happy to be here in Monterrey working with his team, close to his corner, has a good takedown there. And with a minute left, he has a chance to make some damage right by the cage.
Nice, he's jumping on the back here. He's got an arm in. Oh, he might get this. Can't see him in the referee position with the right in front of us. It doesn't look like he's underneath the neck there.
Going for the Mataleon here by our broadcast position. Garcia was supposed to be the better jiu-jitsu player, but at the same time, Novelo showing some very interesting groundwork as he once again jumps like a backpack right behind Cristian Garcia and tries to get an opportunity here. There's the V right there. Tries to connect with the bicep. But both guys are sweaty and bloody already.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see how, oh, nice. There we go. Sometimes when you fall like that, it kind of, there's that moment of like no gravity where you can get your hand underneath the neck or underneath that chin, which is what he's struggling right now. Novelo's trying to get that hand underneath that chin.
Look at Garcia.
Trying to secure it in here, but just...
There it is. Right hand, left bicep. Good opportunity there to apply the V on the neck of Shinobi Garcia.
And he gets it.
He gets out, however, and got saved by the horn. 2 dominant rounds by José Novelo, trying to get a contract with LUX Fight League.
Yeah, you can tell he's trying to finish this fight. Man, that's definitely what you're looking for in a fighter. Finish this fight. Trying to get that rear naked choke, even though he's up on the cards. Take a look at some of that replay here. Look at that karate stance. He gets clipped right here with that left hook. There wasn't a lot of heat on that, but he got clobbered coming in. And then the takedown here at the end. Secures the back, some ground and pound. Hops right on top. Gets underneath. Almost had that rear naked choke, man. Look at it. Pops right out. That's another thing too with fighters that are just starting off is, you know, they get really antsy when they're really trying to go for that submission, trying to squeeze and trying to finish the fight, and it's almost impossible.
Well, guys are bloody, guys are sweaty, which is gonna make it tough for them, as Gerardo Cruz indicates we're going for round number 3. And these guys are going for everything. They're going for a contract here in LUX Fight League as Novelo goes aggressive for that high kick. Well stopped by Garcia. Once again, overhand and counters with the left. Misses on the hook, and a big one from Garcia. Adds the knee right there. They clinch. Let's see if he can get a beautiful judo throw right there. Beautiful hip throw there from Garcia, who's now showing what he's made of. And now a great opportunity as he's trying to get into the mount. There he has it. And the first big shot by Shinobi Garcia in this fight, but he loses the position quickly.
Yeah, good push there from Novelo, not being mounted. I mean, that was huge. It took everything he had to avoid that. What an exciting turn of events there for a second. Garcia looked like he could have finished this fight.
Yeah. This is the final of our Streamer Smash tournament. We are going 3 rounds of 3 minutes each. The winner of this fight, which at this point looks to be José Novelo, will get a contract with LUX Fight League. Let's see if he can maintain the momentum. Trying to apply some damage there, but Novelo counters. Let's see, there will be some lay and pray here from José Novelo.
Yeah, right now, like we saw this earlier in the first round, you know, Novelo felt really comfortable here in this inside the guard, not really trying to, you know, trying to hop on over the other side, trying to get side control. And you see Garcia busy, you know, he's doing everything he can, but you know, there's opportunities here. There's a lot of space for him to be able to, you know, get that hip, push off, and try to get, you know, some openings here to get up.
This is definitely the position where Novelo wants to be, even though look at those upright elbows from Garcia, trying to open the head, trying to find something there to turn this thing around. But so far, all for José Novelo.
Oh, nice sweep attempt here. He might be able to get it.
Novelo so strong here, denying Garcia.
You see that guard, it's just wide open. It just hop right over.
It seems that Novelo is happy right now, Alex, just to stay here, increase the damage, and just finish this fight off. Is he gonna try to pass? No,
Hey,
Garcia turns him
beautiful
around. Good
sweep.
sweep right there, and he goes right into mount. He's in high mount.
Oh my goodness.
Now he gives the back, and
Oh,
he's going to go for the Mata
No
Leon.
way.
Is this going to happen?
No way.
A dramatic finish here in the final of Streamer Smash. And
Oh,
he
he
tapped
tapped.
right before the end.
You're kidding.
Oh, what a finish in our very first Streamer Smash final.
Wow.
Cristian Shinobi Garcia, welcome to LUX Fight League. You made it. One of the most dramatic finishes we've ever had here at LUX Fight League. This is crazy, man.
Whoa, he just stole that from the grips of defeat. He was able to get that rear naked choke in. No way, I couldn't believe it.
This is just crazy.
Wow.
I just can't believe what I saw. And, you know, that's why MMA does not disappoint. It doesn't matter if you're an amateur, if you're a seasoned veteran. You were talking about guys like Randy Couture. I was talking about Lyoto Machida. It doesn't matter who you are in MMA. there will always be something that we'll be talking about for years, and I think this fight will be one to remember.
That was wild. That was a great finish. Oh man, it looked like Garcia was out. I mean, there was no way he was gonna win this fight. I think he was down on all 3 cards, all 3 rounds, on all judges' cards. And then he comes in at the last second and gets that rear naked choke. Man. It almost seemed like Novelo was also just as shocked as everybody else at the last second. You were so close.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah, that's when you gotta, go to sleep at that point. You're so close to the end of the clock. You gotta go to sleep.
Let's go up inside the cage with Felipe de Maria.
Señoras y señores, el referee Gerardo Cruz ha detenido el combate a los 2 minutos con 54 segundos del tercer asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee stopped the fight at 2 minutes, 54 seconds of the third round to declare the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke. And now the winner of Extreme Smash and the man who will sign a LUX Fight League contract is Cristian Shinobi García.
Wow, that was something crazy. And we have the president of LUX Fight League, Joe Mendoza, going up inside the cage. And this is obviously a project that he's been working for a long time.